Wow. It is episode 16.
16.
Is it 16?
Yeah, 16.
16! Way! That means we've been doing this for 4 months. It doesn't feel like it, but that is kind of crazy.
4 months is a lot of time, you know?
Yeah, when you're listening to this, Cameron will be hopefully back. Hopefully back. You know, he's gone on his trip to. Oh, it's fun to dox you because you'll be back by then.
Morocco.
He's going on his trip to Morocco.
Yeah.
You know, I was worried about any, crazy fans coming over to come over to your holiday and try to steal you, but you'll be back by the time it's done.
And Morocco's a big place, mate.
It is a big place. You're gonna go there, meet some fine shit, go to the pool, drink.
Yeah.
That should have been first on the list.
Yeah, it'll be good. I hope.
And that means Cameron's missing out on D&D.
Oh no!
So sad.
No, I'll be under
They're gonna be like, "Where's Cameron? Where's Cameron? Where's Brugo?" That's what I'm going. Where's Brugo the orc barbarian? Where is he? We miss him.
Miss me for a little bit longer.
Damn. You're gonna be sending vids to us while we're in the D&D thing. Could be sending vids to us, or just you just sat there with just a girl twerking on your lap.
Yeah.
just bad foolishness. I didn't want to date the episode, but there's new information that we just have to talk about. Superman 2,
obviously.
Man of Tomorrow.
Come on now.
Nigga down.
When I saw the news, I was like, yes! I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, because what it was, right? I opened Twitter, then I refreshed Twitter, and it was the first tweet I saw. I said, wow.
We won. Actually won.
That nigga didn't even let the movie rest. Man said, there's a second one coming too.
That's how you build a universe.
He said this is a cinematic universe. You ain't waiting.
Yeah.
This ain't Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Now we just...
That nigga finna be grey before he gets his next movie.
I don't think he's getting the next movie. Now we just...
They finna reset the multiverse before they give Shang-Chi in the movie.
Exactly.
That's insane.
Exactly. But what I'm happy about
don't know what to do with him?
What would you say?
You think they just don't know what to do with Shang-Chi?
Well, from what I remember, like 2 years ago, basically Marvel was like, oh yeah, let's not make any risks with like movies, which basically means don't make any movies on lesser known characters, so that that's why there's no Eternal sequel, no Shang-Chi sequel. They're just sticking to the main people because
I know Simulator is heated, man.
Yeah, because they had like one or
I got one movie and an after credit scene.
Yeah,
I'd be heated.
Yeah, but it's deep, but that's just Marvel. But
hey, we're here to talk about Superman.
Exactly. But I'm happy that with the announcement they used comic art, like drawn by a comic artist. It's a nice touch, and it shows Lex Luthor in his mech power suit. Yes, it's never happened.
To see the hater.
It's never happened before in live action.
We're seeing the hater in the real. He's gonna be in the mix.
Yeah,
which is crazy because he really was locked in. Not him, but he was locked in getting the people to box for him.
Yeah.
Like, imagine him actually in the mix. That would be crazy.
You know, what I think will happen, because I don't know if you remember, but a month ago, James Gunn, when he said, oh yeah, I'm writing the next movie, he said it's not a Superman sequel, but Superman's a main character. But now they've posted that, Lex, I feel like it's going to be more of like a Lex and Superman movie, and it'll be them because in the
Lex Luthor movie, I was about to say I'll be seeing.
No, in the art, there's only one where they're fighting. There was one where they're they're just standing together, and other where it looks like they're teamed up. So I think there's going to be another threat that they're going to have to work towards, and they're going to have to team up and fight. And you know what I think that will lead to? That will lead to the public being like, you know what, Lex is actually quite chill. And in the third movie, we get President Lex Luthor. Boom. That's what I think is going to happen. And you know what else I think is going to happen? In the comics, I'm pretty sure, Superboy that he makes, when he becomes president, Superboy is his bodyguard. So I think he's gonna then as well create Superboy and the third movie of Superboy, President Lex, and then Superman's like, what the hell's going on? That's what I think's gonna happen.
Because they call him Cam Gunn, Gun Junior. Um, I feel like that brother that Lex shot in the head. I feel like he
Yeah.
was watching from heaven, saying like, "No, no,
Yeah.
was my sacrifice in vain?"
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I guess I'll have to see how they do it because I don't see. Well, I guess Superman. If anyone wants to forgive a villain, it'd be Superman. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Lex Luthor shot a nigga in cold blood right in front of him.
Yeah.
Even fucking Netanyahu in DCU was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
that nigga
Yeah.
Lex in DCU cold blooded.
Yeah.
He will do it.
I think it won't be like Superman won't ever like forgive Lex, but like because remember the speech at the end when Superman was like, I'm human too, and I hope someday you can see that. Like it's because Lex is just such like if Lex was good, he could help the world so much. So it's more so Superman just trying to be like, you don't have to be evil, like, come on, man. And then it's always funny when Lex becomes president because everybody's just like, yeah. Superman's the only guy.
Yeah,
like,
we love Lex.
Superman's the only guy. He's like, guys, do you not remember he tried to kill me about 20 times? What are you talking about?
He tried to kill you. He didn't try and kill me. Okay. Lex dropped me a stimulus check.
Yeah.
I love Lex.
and then as well with, and then we're gonna get the Batman Part 2 in the same year, a few months after.
Well, in the same universe.
I don't know.
Hey, I was saying this to Rika. If I see Battinson interact with Corn Sweat in any way, even off camera, if I see them like at the bar together, like when there's recording going on, like I just see them like they post a that one, what's that one show on YouTube where it was like how it should have ended, and it's Batman and Superman in like the little booth. If I just see a picture of them, not even in costume, just them at a booth, I'm saying I would cream and scream. That's my phrase right now. Cream and scream.
Well, by the way, I think that kind of scene is gonna happen, but in a movie.
Yeah, because James Gunn, the guy was like, only 3 shoes, something like that.
It's gonna happen.
But if I see those two interact in any kind of way, be it in real life or a movie, I'm creaming.
Yeah,
I'm creaming right there because that's your Superman and my Batman, bro.
Yeah,
that's peak.
Yeah,
it's peak.
I think if if the Batman if it wasn't so grounded, I think it would already be confirmed. Like I think obviously we don't know, but I feel like James Gunn wants Patterson as his Batman, right? I feel like he wants him as his Batman, but I've not watched it, but I've seen in Creature Commandos. I mean, there was some niggas doing crazy shit. Like we can't have the Batman version of Batman, like that specific type, fighting against a guy who has like nuclear energy, can phase through people. Like, what's Pattinson doing against that?
Pattinson wants the more fantastical villains. I saw the tweet, and like he wants Mr. Freeze and Clayface.
But
so what if these are all subtle little misdirections to take our brain away and focus on the small things? They have a different logo. Maybe they're shifting our view. This is
like next level code.
Theorist.
This is like next.
Did you see the map of the new Gotham?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
How there was much more water on the map.
Oh my god.
Deeper. What happened at the end of the Batman that involves water? A flood. Case closed. This is a film theory right now.
Okay, bro.
Hey, if Batman 2 has any sort of Robin, I'm there. I was gonna be there regardless, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I would be really happy if there's some sort of Robin in Batman. Pattinson needs a Robin. Man, he needs it. He's that nigga a demon, bro. He's gonna go down a dark path without any kind of Robin.
Yeah, exactly.
I say that he's a symbol of hope now, but you know what I mean. Like, if he just stayed alone, he needs a Robin, man. because and he lost Zoe Kravitz, bro. He lost prime Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
I would be crashing out too.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
She's going to
I don't
Bloodhaven. I would go
Yeah.
too.
I just, man, I feel like it would just be tough to make it make sense for them to merge. I feel like it'd be very tough. Like,
I am here. I'm here. You know,
Yeah.
if they do it, I'll be there.
I mean, even with the point of like metahumans existing for 300 years, what, they just don't live in Gotham. Nothing.
We have a straight no metahuman shit over there. Take your ass to Metropolis with your with your metahuman ass. We keep it real over here.
Yeah.
But we also love the whimsy of Batman and Superman. You know, like I don't think it's ridiculous to say that, but honestly, I do love the agenda. It's not happening, bro.
Yeah.
I love the agenda. It's not happening. It would be. I would love like maybe like a Elseworld situation where there's like a Crisis on Infinite Earths or like I don't know, something to where like I'm just saying comic things like
People saying bullshit.
like a multi. This is average comic fan on TikTok.
Yeah.
I hope there's like some kind of multiversal thing at some point later on in the future where like we get like a glimpse to see like David Cornswet looking at Battinson and being like, wow, this is what you could have ended up like, Bruce. This is what you were like at the beginning, Bruce. And then he's like, yeah, time was not kind to me. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Like I need fan service, bro. Maybe that's the Marvel in me. Maybe I've been too Marvel brain.
No, that is what. Listen, don't let anyone ever tell you different. Seeing two characters from different universes interact is like a top 5 comic book thing ever.
I feel like that is like, because what is the point of having a cinematic universe if you're not gonna have like crossovers and
exactly?
That's what I don't get when people. It's such cameo bait. That's the point. That is the point.
Exactly.
Well, that's the point.
And I love it.
Are we gonna have? What's the point of having a cinematic universe if you're not going to do the universe?
Like, it's when people like I've seen genuine criticism of the Superman movie saying, "No, it's not even a solo Superman movie. It's the Justice Gang movie." Like, what are you talking about, man?
What do you like? What do you think comics are like, bro? Exactly. Pick up a comic. You're gonna see like 7 different brothers in there.
Yeah. That's just how
it's gonna be a Superman comic, and the front is gonna be him doing something ludicrous, like fucking. It's gonna be him holding up Batman by his hair, and then like Batman's like, I gotta use my kryptonite condom, and Superman's like, I don't use protection, and then it's him lasering the kryptonite condom, and then the little subtext is gonna be like, Superman finds a way to go against kryptonite, and then you go into the thing, and it's actually gonna be them two like testing out to try and find a way to help Superman have some sort of birth control so he doesn't impregnate Lois. Like, it's gonna be something crazy like that, and it's gonna be like one of those messages, like, you know how back in the day they used to have like anti-smoking propaganda in the, or not even anti, pro-smoking propaganda in the in comics and shit. Yeah, I'm Superman and I smoke 12 a day.
Yeah. Also,
I say that he had that little infomercial against cigarettes, so maybe not even Superman.
Yeah.
My name's Booster Gold and I smoke 12 packs a day.
I love Booster Gold. That, you know what that is? That is right now. That was a typical TikTok comic book fan sentence.
Yeah.
I've never read a
Booster Gold.
I've never read a Booster Gold comic, but he was in the Justice League animated show that I watched, and I liked him. So that's more than 90% of people on TikTok saying they love Booster Gold. So
Booster Gold, Mr. Miracle.
Oh my god, Mr. Miracle was the biggest victim of that. Nobody knows Mr. Miracle,
he
bro.
He is a TikTok industry plant, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Industry plant.
But he's actually quite an important character. I think he's the son of Darkseid, you know. He's quite an important character.
Hey, I didn't know before TikTok.
Who
else is an industry plant? Booster Gold is the new industry plant, though. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, there isn't anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's in the Patreon, buddy. But it gets copyrighted with your amazing singing.
Thanks.
What do you think of the Shane Top fan cast?
It would work, but he's just not a good enough actor.
Damn.
If
Hey,
you,
he was an iCarly. Okay, that's good enough for me.
like, I don't know.
Um,
I just can't see someone who's never been in like multiple serious movies, or you know what I mean?
I think he can do it, right? Because what it is, right? I think I think he could do it, but the problem is that people aren't gonna take the character seriously when it comes to serious moments,
Yeah,
right? Not saying that Shane Top can't act, because he can. Thing is, though, is that people who are our age are gonna see him as the smosh guy,
yeah,
and then people who are older that aren't really in it, that don't know who Shane Top is, are just gonna be like, "Who's this guy?"
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
I think it would be funny, and I think if there was like an alternate dimension Booster Gold, well, like there was that one scene where they had Henry Cavill, Wolverine.
Yeah,
Like if they had like a Booster Gold
yeah.
scene
Or
where
like,
like he goes into like a different
did
future
did
or a
you
different.
did you ever watch? Sorry, did you ever watch Multiverse of Madness?
No,
But
but I've seen some
but in
scenes.
that, when there was like a alternate reality, Mr. Fantastic, and it had
Mm.
John Krasinski. That's just because
Yeah,
everyone online, that was the most popular fan cast ever. So they were like, you know what? Let's just chuck him in. It'd be like that.
like if something happened like that where he could have like a one-off, like not even just like a one-off scene, but like a movie where he can just do that, like and be
Yeah,
like a side. Like I think it would be cool, and that seems like something that James Gunn would do,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, do I think it will actually happen?
Nah,
I don't know. The problem with TikTok is that yes, I'm seeing a bunch of videos about it, but I'm probably seeing all the videos that have been posted
yeah.
like about it.
It's
Like,
its own
there
bubble.
probably isn't that many. I'm just seeing so much of it on my thing. But again, this has been a fan cast for a while. This
Mhm.
isn't just a
It's not new.
TikTok thing. This has been a fan cast for
Yeah,
like a year or two. So, but like, hey, I'm not. And everyone was saying, he's not tall enough to be Booster Gold. No one cares, bro.
yeah. Booster,
No one
Booster
cares.
God doesn't really matter. Height, that's more like Batman and
And
Superman, mate.
I saw someone say height is an important part of Booster Gold's character.
You've
No, the
never
hell it
read a
ain't.
comic. You've never read a
You
Booster
ain't tapped
comic.
into. They said, oh, but he used to be an American football player, and them being shorter than 6 foot is rare. I don't care. He's meant to be washed up.
Yeah,
He's not meant to be good at American football. He's meant to be a fraud.
yeah,
So like, if he's short, he's short. Who cares?
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman was fucking 6'7" or something. Whatever he was playing Wolverine. Like,
yeah.
no one could claim Wolverine wasn't a short man. Who cares?
Exactly. But
Then I'm seeing people make Chris Pratt Booster Gold. Hell the fuck no.
I think he could do the comedic aspect well. I don't know. I like Chris Pratt, man.
I think Chris Pratt is just Star Lord, man. I don't think he can be any other. He's just Star Lord, bro. That's just who he is now. I'm sorry. He's been typecasted in my brain to just be Star Lord. Like,
But
maybe,
I mean, Booster
trying
Gold and Star Lord are quite similar. I feel like.
I guess, but like, I just can't see him being. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I see Chris Pratt, I see Star Lord. That's what I see, right?
Yeah.
That might be a me problem. I don't know, because I just mainly see him as Star Lord.
Yeah.
So whenever, like, I think I wouldn't want him to be Booster Gold, right? I just don't. Right.
Alright.
I'm trying to think who I would want other than Shane Top.
I saw some good suggestions, but
I've seen some
I can't
good
remember
ones,
them.
but the Shane Top edits, they're looking good. They're looking good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he looks like Booster Gold, but I just don't think he can act.
Yeah. Maybe he's been in the lab. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is an actor. He was gonna be, what's it called, Freddy on iCarly before he didn't make it to the end. But he can act. He had to audition to get onto Smash, didn't it? Like, he can act.
But
I saw a video saying he was on a TV show for like 70 episodes or some shit. Like, let's
I
bring
don't
up his IMDb. Let's see what he's been in.
for a major blockbuster, I just don't think he has it.
Thing is, though, I don't think Booster Gold's gonna get his own movie. At least
No, but he's getting
he's
he's getting a TV show.
I think he could pattern a superhero TV show. I think he could.
No, one from watching Peacemaker, like the acting in that is like it's like as good as a movie. Like you can't come in with some goofy shit. Especially I feel like because like obviously we know Booster Gold because we on TikTok. Most general audiences, they're gonna be like, oh, a new DC show, Booster Gold, okay. And if episode 1, Shane Top's like, oh my god, no. Obviously, he's better at acting than that. then they're gonna just turn it off. You need
I'm not standing for no Shane
you
Top
need
violations.
a
Let's be.
proper actor, man. You need a proper actor.
I don't know. I feel like me. I already know. I'm not the type of guy to speak for Booster Gold because I don't know the nigga.
Yeah,
Like when it comes to fan casts, I kind of just like I do like a little visual comparison, see what makes sense, see what the vibe is, and I can like what's it called? Unrelated but kind of related. Um, Sonic movie. With like the voices, for example. I would have never seen Idris Elba voicing Knuckles, right?
yeah,
Watched the Sonic movie, I didn't really care. It was alright. I'm not mad at it. Like I don't see Idris Elba as Knuckles, but it's fine. One that people want is Steven Yeun to voice Silver. Um,
okay,
hey, I'll be there. I'll be there. Because right now Silver's being voiced by Eren Yeager and fucking like I don't know. It's I in the movie I'd want him to have a bit more grizzle. Not grizzle, but I want him to be a bit more like you know how Invincible sounds. He sounds like an actual like 19-year-old, 1920.
yeah,
Like obviously Silver's not 1920, but you know what I mean. Everyone in the movies like Idris Elba voices. I am Knuckles, the echidna. That's how he voices him. Like he sounds like a grown ass man, right?
yeah.
Silver's from the future. I need that nigga to be my future. It was destroyed by insert villain here. It'll probably be Mephiles, but I don't know. Hey, Shadow TV show introduce Silver. Who knows? Maybe. Um, Cameron, you don't know how I would literally scream. I would scream. I would scream.
Yeah.
You'd see me send it to you. He's here. He's here. He's here. I would, if they butchered my boy, I would cry.
Yeah. But by the way, I think I don't know. I like the Sonic movies, but I mean, I'm never gonna watch a TV show. I'm not gonna watch. I didn't watch.
Wasn't bad, but you
I
should.
didn't watch the
Watch
Knuckles
it if you
show.
don't like.
And
I wouldn't expect you to.
I like Knuckles. I was never gonna watch that. And I found out what it was about. Hell no. Shadow show.
Yeah,
I like
Knuckles
Shadow,
show,
but I ain't watching no damn Shadow the
I
Hedgehog
watched
show.
the Knuckles show because I found out that it's actually like important. Not important, but it's like Knuckles gets a power up in it, and it's gonna show up in the next movie. I might as well watch it. Shadow show. They're gonna try and drop some craziness. I know they are. All right. I hope Shadow doesn't find some human companion, and the human companion becomes the main. No, right? And I feel like the main reason they did that with Knuckles is because they didn't have enough budget to make a complete Knuckles TV show. You know,
Yeah.
because they would have to animate Knuckles for like 8 hours or whatever it would have been, whereas with the money they made of Sonic 3, I think their budget must be a bit higher now, and like Sonic 4, I'm not again no flame to Amy and Metal Sonic. Spoilers. The after credits been out for like years. But Sonic CD is not Sonic Adventure 2, bro. Let's be dead ass, right? Um, in all honesty, this should have happened before Sonic Adventure 2, right? This should have happened. This should have been before Sonic 3. I understand why they did it, because Shadow brings in real big bucks, right?
Yeah.
Sega loves Shadow. Shadow had a whole year dedicated to him. They glaze that nigga. He's so greedy. And then Shadow fans, oh, we don't get nothing. We don't get nothing. Cameron, they got their own game. They got fucking Sonic X Shadow Generations. What other character gets that? You don't see Sonic X Knuckles Generations. The most Knuckles got was his debut game, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That was the most that nigga got. I think he got Knuckles and the Chaotix at some point, but you don't even know who the Chaotix are. That's how you know they're irrelevant.
I don't know them.
See, they're not that irrelevant, but you know what I mean when I'm saying like no one's getting the same glaze that Shadow does. I don't know if you've seen the Sonic Racing game trailer, like the animated one. You probably haven't. It's really good though. But Shadow wins in a race against Sonic. But like, obviously, they can't always have Sonic win, but like, why was Shadow the main character of this racing game trailer? Because Shadow gets glazed. This is my TED talk to say we should have a year of Silver, because I feel like of the Hedgehog, Silver is the one who's left out the most, How are we going to have all of the hedgehogs in the movieverse and not have Silver,
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that not crazy, though? That's crazy.
Yeah. No, yeah.
He's part of the trio, and then, he's genuinely a significant part of the trio. He's top 5 strongest of Sonic and Friends. He don't get to be in a movie just because his game did bad. Let's lock in, man.
Yeah, fast. The life of a Silver fan.
Yeah, it's hard out here, bro. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah.
And what it is, right, is everyone online's you see so many Silver fans, and then you get one guy. Silver does not have no clout to have his own game. Da 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 da. Silver does not have the world building to have his own game. Sega can't patent it. Da 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 da. They don't realize that we don't even need our own game. We just need a game where Silver does something.
Yeah.
If Silver does something, then he can start getting some aura. Because when you look at Silver edits, for example, it's 3 different scenes and random fan animations, and that's everything we have, right? He's in Forces. And he gets whooped in Forces. Not whooped, but he gets beaten by a character that he shouldn't have got beaten by, right?
Yeah.
That ruined his agenda. Cameron, when I said that's literally his only scene. He's there. They ruin his character. Literally. In Sonic Forces, I don't know if you remember my video. In Sonic Forces, Sonic dies. He doesn't die. They think he's dead. And he gets captured by Eggman.
Yeah,
and
I remember.
Gets put on the Death Egg or whatever. It's basically the Death Star, but with Eggman's face on it. So he's all the way in space. Everyone thinks he's dead. The world goes to shit. They think there's this war with Eggman, right? Knuckles is the leader of the rebellion. And there's a scene, because again, Silver is meant to be a symbol of hope. He's meant to be Trunks, basically. He's meant to be the symbol of hope from the future. He's coming back to try and fix the past so he can fix his future. That's his character. That's what he does. He's Trunks, right? He says something... he says something where he's like, I don't want to give up hope, but I'm also a realist. He says, I may not be an optimist, but I'm also a realist. Something like that. Where it's you should be the most, unrealistic nigga. You shouldn't be a realist. You should be the nigga trying to do unrealistic things to make a change, to have that hope, Yeah. He was ready to go back to the past to kill a random guy who in the event that it would fix his future. He was willing to murder a guy that he didn't know to fix his future. And I may not have hope. I may not have hope in this situation, but I'm also a realist. Oh my god. I don't know the exact quote, so let me not violate him. But dear God, that's like Luffy being like, well, I guess I don't want to be the Pirate King. No. You're taking the piss now.
The Silver aunt.
I love him though, but
Go in the writers'
God,
room.
they hoe him.
It's time to step in the writers' room, bro.
It is, bro.
Oh.
There is no reason for him to be in that game. If you're gonna hoe him like that, just don't add him.
Yeah.
I'd rather he just not be there, rather than hoe him.
Yeah.
Someone says pretty much Silver has become Time Patroller Trunks now. Future got funked, here to save the day. Basically, yeah, he's become the again, like Xenoverse. Trunks was just there, just being a fraud, just getting pumped up constantly. That's what Silver's become. No, he's meant to be like Goku and Vegeta. Why is he in the back? Actually, don't even get me started on Time Patroller Trunks, because he's going through the same thing Silver is.
Well, Xenoverse is dead anyway.
They cooking my goats, bro. They cooking my goats.
You need to get new goats.
It's crazy. And now Sanji's on getting cooked too. God damn. I need a new favorite. Romeo Vinsmoke.
Oh my god, shut up.
my favorite.
Doesn't exist. Go to asylum. Mental asylum.
No, he's my favorite, bro. He's got art, bro. What are you talking about? It's Vinsmoke Romeo.
Shut your mouth. Shut Talk about he has art, made up
He
ass
does.
character.
This is a Sanji upscale. You know.
That's what.
If, we're gonna find out that Romeo Vinsmoke has Kokoro's Haki, and that's gonna show that and Kokoro's Haki is obviously genetic, you know. So Sanji's gonna get Kokoro's Haki, and
Uh-huh.
so's Judge, you know. But uh, they're gonna get Kokoro's Haki, and it's gonna be cool. And then Sanji's gonna pull up to Judge and be like, I'm Vinsmoking everywhere," and then he's gonna kick Judge in the face and instantly kill him. And
Wow,
then
peak
all of
cinema.
his siblings are gonna be like, "Wow, Sanji, you're so cool," and then join the Straw Hats. And then Sanji's gonna go up to Imu and be like, what's it called? Yeah, Void Sentry this. And then he flicks the cigarette, and Imu bursts into flames. And Luffy's like, "Oh my god, Sanji, you really were the One Piece all along." And Sanji's like, "Yeah." And then Nami and Robin pull up and are like, "Oh my god, Sanji, we love you." And Sanji's like, "Haha, well, I've gotten too strong, and I need to leave this world and move on, because if I stay here for too long, the world will there will be the birth rates will lower because every woman wants me." And then he leaves. And that was the One Piece.
Wow, that
Yeah,
was beautiful.
yeah,
Sanji fans creating their own happiness.
yeah. Let me write One Piece now. Let me pick up the pen.
Never, please, never.
Oh, let me. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do if that was the ending?
Well, I would tear down all my posters of One Piece. That's awful. Like,
Toei
genuinely.
would find a way to make it Zoro.
Yeah, rightfully so.
That's crazy. Let Oda's vision be seen, okay? This is why he's the GOAT, bro. He does stuff like this. Let his vision be seen, bro.
No, 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 no.
Hey, Sanji's the GOAT, man. He deserves it. He deserves it.
He does not deserve it.
Well, you know who deserves it more?
Who?
Romeo.
Oh.
He might be my new favorite character, Aiki.
But do you know where? Do you know where it came from?
It was like a pre-concept art or something like that,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah. It was like it's because
What would you do? What would you do if you just saw my profile picture changed to Romeo at some
I would
point?
be disappointed in you. I'd be disappointed in you. But yeah, because it's. But the reason why people are gassing, some Sanji fans are actually taking it seriously. But it's because basically
Like me.
their quote unquote logic is that he was next to Ryuma, like the design for Ryuma, and then there was that guy called
Mm.
Romeo, and then they're like they make the leap in logic that because Ryuma has now become canon, they're like, oh my god, Romeo is canon, and he was Ryuma's rival, so he's equal to Ryuma. So that means he's just as strong. So that means Sanji's inherited his will, which means Sanji's going to be just as strong. And that is like
Yes.
you have to be an idiot to think that way.
Sanji's gonna get Sanji's gonna get Romeo's shoe, and it's gonna give him the black step.
I mean,
he's gonna.
That is no Ryuma. You know, Ryuma's only feat is killing a dragon. That's not that impressive.
Mm.
Zoro killed the dragon like the arc after time skip.
Well, um, Romeo slaps. You know, Romeo wins.
Yeah, sure.
Romeo beats Davy B. Zebek or whatever his name is.
Davy D.
Uh,
It's Davy Jones.
Romeo wins. Romeo wins. Romeo. That's what Oda said. We can't include Romeo into the story. He'd cook everyone.
No, because everyone would drop it.
Damn. Romeo's just a normal brother.
Yeah, he was just a random cook, just a random cook.
Damn. I'm getting cook allegations.
Yeah, but I just realized about the title for Superman, Man of Tomorrow.
Mm.
I just realized I really think it's going to be a co-lead with Superman and Lex. I think that's going to be the two main characters because Man of
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Kiss at the end.
Yep. Because Man of Tomorrow, obviously, that's that's Superman, right? You know, it's the Man of Tomorrow. But Lex could also be seen as the Man of Tomorrow because you know he's a tech giant. Like you call some like I swear Iron Man was called the Man of Tomorrow because you know he's a genius creating all this tech. So technically, Lex is also a Man of Tomorrow. So I think the title is referring to both of them. So it's a duo movie. That's what I
I'm gonna
think.
turn into the escape pod, whatever it's called. Those two guys just talking about foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, what do you mean you care about Lex being the main character? You said you hated him. Start rage baiting for clips.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they rage bait. I was just saying. I was just saying we're not gonna rage bait. But yeah, I'm gonna be gassed to see Lex in his little suit. You know.
Yeah.
There's gonna be niggas. There's gonna be niggas like Snyder fans being like, oh, why couldn't Lex be all gritty and realistic? He should stay in
Bro.
prison for what he's done. You know.
Wait.
Why are they just copying Iron Man?
Yeah. Wait. One second. Sorry, I have to take a call. Note it down.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay. Hello. 6 minutes. 6 minutes we gotta cut.
Yeah.
God damn. So unprofessional.
It was a call about the flight.
Damn, Mr. Big Money Moves, Mr. Big Money Maker, money maker, Mr. Entrepreneur.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just getting calls about the flight. They were asking if we want top in the first class section. You know, I said, nah, just wait for the comeback. You know, I'll need it when I come back. You know, I'll be pent up. You know, I'll pay the extra fee and that.
Exactly.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. High key, do not remember. I can look up Shane Top's IMDb. I remember saying I was gonna do that and then not doing it.
Okay.
I ain't forget, my nigga. I ain't forget. He's 33 years old.
Not
33 years
age.
young. He's 116 on the IMDb star meter. Wow. Let's look here. Cause I'm trying to look for stuff that isn't.
Does it count Smosh stuff?
Smosh has its own thing, and that's 383 episodes of Smosh.
See?
He was in Bit City for 19 episodes. Spud Hut, 9.1 stars, 5 episodes. Sword AF, I think that's a show. Smosh, Anthony is Dead, that is Smosh. Howdy Neighbor, The Goldberg for 75 episodes as Matt Bradley. Pterodactyl Extinction UK, USA. I mean. Smosh Babies. Wow.
Whoa.
I love that though. I did watch that.
I used to watch that as well.
Astrid Clover. I don't know what that is. He was in Henry Danger. Switched at Birth. Sort of Homecoming. What's Next for Sarah? Sam and Cat. Awesomeness TV. That is 2.7 stars. Dear God. The Violation. Hi Lillian. Fred the Show. Oh my God. So random.
Oh, come on, man.
So random was peak.
Come on, man. You might as well close out the page, man.
Love Bites, Dear Lemon Lima, iCarly, and Moon Pie. Yeah, bro, he was locked in, bro. What's this one show we had 75 episodes? What's this? The Goldbergs. What's this? Oh, this is like a proper show. It's ranked 658 on the IMDb TV show page.
Wow.
He was in 75 episodes. Dare I call him the GOAT?
No.
That sounds like Booster Gold to me.
sitcom, yeah.
Hey, everyone has their beginnings.
But he's not one
Everyone
of the
has their
main cast.
beginnings.
But I don't know why he's in so many
Still,
episodes.
75 episodes of a TV show is still pretty good acclamation.
Yeah,
You know?
but it's not a. So but as well, Booster Gold does need to be in his in his 30s, yeah, because
Yeah.
from what I mean, you haven't watched Blue Beetle, I assume, but
No, but I want to. I should.
in because you know how there's multiple Blue Beetles. Did you know that?
Mm.
So, but the first one never had like the beetle, like he never had the powers or the suit. He was
Just a guy in a blue suit,
like
from what I've seen. I've
yeah,
seen
he's
him
like
and Booster Goldie Boys.
yeah, he's like what's him called? What's his called? Like Ant-Man. Like
Mm.
if Ant-Man didn't have the suit, he just has tech, bare tech, and has like beetle related tech, and is a genius.
Yeah.
And yeah, so basically in that movie, I think he has like a daughter or something. So he's like, late 30s. And if him and Booster Gold are going to be buddies, they have to be around the same age, So it can't be no.
I'm just friends with a 19-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. But, you should watch Blue Beetle. It's really good.
Mm.
I can't
Well,
wait.
we have been Booster Golded out. We've very much boosted and golded.
Yeah.
Sorry for the short episode. Cameron's abroad. He's on vacation. We don't want to miss a week. So
That's a vacation.
you're gonna have
It's
to
not
hold.
America.
You're gonna have to hold that, buddy. You're gonna have to hold that. If you subscribe to Patreon, you actually get an extra episode. If you're watching this episode and you're mad, saying, "Why is this episode so short? They don't care about us no more. 4 months and they think they're some kind of celebrity." If you're watching it and that thought just went through your head, first of all, revoke that thought, rebuke that. Second of all, if you really don't want to rebuke that, tap into the Patreon because you will get an extra episode and you can't even be mad. Like you can't. You'll get an extra episode. Patreon's where it gets raunchy, crazy. Cameron be showing a straight hole on the Patreon if
What?
you really want to see it. Why are you saying what, bro? We know it's there. So true. That was planned to be a surprise. Anyway, you just open up the Patreon, you subscribe, you join the membership. First thing you just see is just a straight hole. One man, one jaw. Anyway. Thank you for being here. We love you. Like, subscribe if you made it to the end. Me and Cameron make our own videos as well. Pull up to our channel. It's gonna show up in the end card as well.
Yeah.
Anything else I need to say? Stay hydrated. And Cameron, what is your final words for the episode?
The DCU is gonna be the best universe ever.
Wait.